Underground Survival. We're on episode 34. We did a lot of stuff last episode. We actually decided to finally use one of the mods that was on there. We also put a new mod on, and it looks like we got a spiteful aggressor coming our way. I wonder if the new guns will have some fun with this one. Be very curious to see. We're going to run out here before coffee. I want to see this gun in action. We gotta hurry. As you can see, there's been a few changes. We have a warehouse now, but we'll get to that in a bit. Right now, I want to go to the... We got our new gun there in the middle. I want to see how it goes. Won't let me do it. Okay. Nobody's gonna light anybody up. There we go. Here it comes. It's coming in above us. You know what? Let's do this. Let's change up the game here a little bit. Da -da -da -da. I wanted to. Where is my? There, we got some fire. We got some fire. We got tracers. Yes. Look at that. Oh yeah, yeah, you guys are screwed. And down you go. There's a lot of pieces flying from that sucker. Alright, let's I'm gonna get on a GAT here. Oh good gravy, how many? Jeez Louise. Alright. Let's go to Gatlin Turret 3. And down you go. Alright, spiteful aggressor down. That was good. That was a real good one. Let's check to make sure we don't have anybody else. He's still flopping around down there, but he's not going to go up without his main thrusters. Okay, that gun turned out to be really cool. I mean, it had tracers. It was like a laser straight out there. Yeah, that's really good. I like that. That's good. That's real good. Oh, what do we... Wait, hold on. That's new. An SPIT military munitions drone. Oh, okay. Well, damn. Alright, well, let's do the tour of this facility changes here, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get started with going and figuring out what that is. Alright. So, off camera, we did some stuff. Off camera, we went ahead and installed a support beam, and this area here, which we will label, this is our armory. Made it red for explosives. And we put all of our stuff in here, and as you can see, we've got plenty of munitions. We've got plenty of tools, like extra tools. And then we've got plenty of ammunition for the weapon systems, as well as some extra containers and a place to sit down and go through your weapons and stuff like that. This is going to be the warehouse where we're going to store the goods for the colonists. We got barrels that need to be built. We've got shelves that are starting to get built, and then any leftover materials will go into our large container for use for building construction. And we've got a few cases of things over here as well. So we made a few changes with that. And then if you remember correctly, we installed those two deals there, which we're actually going to move over. I want to put those over in the computer section. But then I thought, well, maybe it's not, I don't know. But then we got this case in over here, this deal here. And then I realized that we will put the other things over there. And then this, we can keep this here, or we can move it over to the assembler. I haven't decided yet. We got our food container in place here, and then we're gonna, we went ahead and broke down some more of the other stuff. However, right here, went ahead and dug out both of these locations for their little apartments, but we do have to build those. Alright, so, and of course we need the materials to finish our stuff here, so. Okay, so that being said, let's get started with some breakfast, because we always start our game off that way. And we're going to go with a burger this time. We did the other last time. We're really limited on really what we can have. I wish we could have like chicken eggs and stuff, but unfortunately that's not the case. We can't do that. Now, where did I put that? Okay, I've got coffee here somewhere. Now, I don't remember. Where in the world did I go? No. Oh yeah, it's in the closet. We have our coffee in the closet because we're weirdos, and that's where weirdos keep their coffee, is in the closet. I really want to get to that munitions drone. That munitions drone could have something really good. So, have our burger. Should bring us up to snuff. And we'll sip our coffee out in the field. Okay, we're ready to go. We've got everything we need. We got plenty of hydrogen on hand. Let's go. Let's do this. We'll go out there, see if we can get something from it. I thought about taking the flyer. We could actually carry more stuff in the flyer than we can on ourselves. However, I don't know that that's such a good plan. I mean, we do have that really big container there, and we do have the missile launcher. But I do need to fix the, thing that's supposed to be. Where is... Okay, so the sensor to open this is not... It's not there anymore. I don't know what happened to it, but it's annoyingly gone. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna go. Okay, that's incredibly blue. How did you crawl? Wow! You crawled all the way up there. Good gravy. Alright, well, let's head over there. It's 12 kilometers out, so hopefully we don't get buzzed by anything bad. We're gonna zip out there, take a look at this thing. Now who's shooting at me? Oh. Let's stop for a second. Anything coming by? Nope, that was just some ground fire from a facility. Alright, we're gonna... Got a little bit of a journey out to this drone. I don't think I've gone this far afield yet. We've been underground pretty much the whole time, so it's going to be a vicious bugger to go back that way, I'm pretty sure, but we'll give it a shot. Get this, see what's in here at least. I'm burning a lot of hydrogen getting out here, but you know, it might be worth it. If anything, I can at least get a few more materials that I can't, you know, deal with. So I slightly altered the situation in that components have to be salvaged. I changed it around what I was doing before. I decided instead of grids being salvaged, components get salvaged. So we pretty much gotta focus on trying to scrap everything we can get a hold of, which is also going to encourage us to take on some of these pirate bases so that we can complete our colony and also get our ship built. It'll make things a little easier building things because we'll have more of a variety of things we can build, but okay. Wow, you are far away. Let's see here. Hopefully you don't have any munitions. Nobody's shooting at me. Okay, good. Well, let's see what we got here. Well, first order of business. Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't want you killing me. And I'm pretty sure I don't want you killing me. So we're gonna... Alright, cool. What do we got? Oh, wow. Huh. Alright, that works. That's actually not bad. Let's see what do we got in here. Salt cannon shells? Wow. Okay. Gotta make sure I'm not in the admin. I am. That sucks. Okay. Well, then in that case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all these materials we just took out of here and we're gonna drop them over here and we won't touch them. Because that pretty much is what I replaced on those two guns. So, yep. Which works out nicely. Yeah, you want to move, but you can't because the gravity won't let you because you are dumb pulling yourself over this way. But that's okay, you know, that's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna take that, and we're gonna... There we go. Less clutter. Let's see here. So, what else might we want to grab to top this off with? Oh, wait, what's in here? Hey, might as well just take this.
Inventory full.
Inventory is full. Alright then. Yeah, I can't really take much else. Alright, well, how much more, we got 2 hours on you. Alright, cool. Well, we're gonna take these munitions back, because we can break them down to give us some magnesium we don't have. And we'll come back this way again, but right now we've got to get back, and we gotta do that without getting killed. Because I'm pretty sure that they've noticed that I'm not in my spot anymore and I'm out loose in the world, which is something that these guys generally don't like. They get kind of, I don't know, a little antsy when I'm out loose in the world. Hence the shooting at me type of situation, you know. So that's, you know, kind of one of those things. Alright, we're getting over this ice lake, or lake of water. Well, actually, I don't have a water mod on, so it's going to be ice. I got my weapon out just in case they get frisky. Now, I wouldn't mind shredding that entire drone and being able to go back and forth. And I might grab the ship, the fighter, and bring it over. But I haven't decided. Hey, thanks for joining. But right now, I'm gotta buzz these things. And as you saw, they already tried shooting at me once. Oh, wow. And there are drones in play right there. So I gotta haul butt, because those guys, they're looking kind of, yeah, they're looking kind of like they want to do something bad. So we're going to drop down under the cover of our weapon systems. and let them tackle that situation right there. Yeah, here they come. Drifting pursuant, stinging adversaries. Oh yeah. Well, that's fine. They can do what they do because we are in the base now. We are safe and secure, and our weapon systems will have a field day with them. Ooh. You know, it might be kind of cool though. Wouldn't be a bad thing to see what the tracers are like at night. All right, here they come, guys. Ready to open up? There it goes. Ready? They're not really showing much. Oh, there's some tracers on that one. Wow, they really like that middle one. That's why we get plenty of stuff. Alright. Alright, we'll let them do their thing. And we'll load these munitions up in here. So, we got a lot of things we need to do. We need to get these things built up, which means we're going to need girders. And then there goes a bang. Pretty sure we don't have any girders. Definitely going to need to do girders. I thought about doing the you can build anything that's on the survival kit rule, but I'm playing with enough as it is. Let's see here. I want to see what's going on outside, man. Oh, come on. Alright, won't let me do it. I'm going to have to go outside. Oh, well, so much for that. Okay, so let's get our gun and go out there and see what's going on. What's the deal? Oh, nice! You even took him out. Well, that's a first. Huh. Wow. And they're always going to come over here towards you because they feel like alright, well, let's see here. We got a couple things we need to do. We do need to finish. What the hell did you guys just do to me? Guys are playing games, don't like it. Alright. We're gonna have to grind these guys. These are parts we could use. Come on, we gotta get on this. I need to get what I need the grind on. Okay, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the grinder on. So you go right there. Let's see what's holding you in place. Okay, we don't have anything. Well, that's annoying. It's kind of hard for me to get that over that way. Oh, you know what we could do? Nah, it's not gonna work. I was thinking maybe we could tilt it, but it's too big for that. Okay, well, I guess the Dawn Gate's gonna have to open up, and we're gonna have to fly out and collect our goodies. Alright, let's get it all set up here. We'll get that, we'll fly out our little ship, we'll get all that stuff put in there. Let's see here. Oh, I don't... Yeah, fighter hangar door. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's get this going. We gotta fire her up. It's time for the fighter to do some house cleaning. Alright, fighter bats on. Fighter hangar door, okay. Thrusters on. Well, that was dumb. Well, clearly we were not meant to have that. Oh, good gravy. Alright, whatever. Yep, it's gonna bounce around there quite a bit. Yeah, I figured you might do that, but that's okay. Alright, so now the trick is gonna be... We'll have to get that... I gotta get that on top, that turret rebuilt, but I was like... It's so tight to get up into that thing, and I was so nervous that I was gonna smack that sucker. Oh, come on. Little bit at a time. Now that'll be working it out for a while, won't it? Alright, so now we're gonna come over here. I don't know that I'll be able to get this, but we'll give it a shot. Nah, I probably should go in and clear that. It's, get all their stuff sorted first, so. Alright, let's go. Oops. And around we go. Alright, so we locked that in place right there. That way I'm out of the way of the doors, but I can still, like, do stuff. Alright, let's go over here. First of all, this thing here. Yeah, that should get things started. Now on this here, I want to get all these things done. Okay. It's the dang gyro, man. Not sure what blew up. Let's see here. We're trying to cut this thing down so it'll get down in there. Alright, well that's doing its thing. Let's go over here. Alright, the stinging adversary still has a bunch of thrusters going. We de-wing it. Well, it's trying to fly away. Just making my life harder, but that's okay. Alright, let's see here. Boy, you are taking forever, man. Well, we really have to cut this thing down. it's really loud, but we're just kind of cutting through all this stuff. There has to be these little blocks just sitting here. Okay, we do need to get ourselves some more hydrogen because we burned through a lot dealing with this thing. My goodness. Alright. Just dumping those things there seems to take forever and a million years. Alright, so actually we're going to dump these 3 here. And we'll replace them with 3 from here. Alright. And then they're just going to go ahead and we'll run over here and we'll drop our materials here that we just acquired. Of course, you know what we could do? Actually, no. I'm trying to think. I don't think I need any... Well, no. I'm just going to dump them here. We're focusing on this thing right now. I'm not going to muddy it up by screwing around with that other thing. So, alright, let's go back out here and see if we can't clean up some more stuff. It seems to be... Are we still clogged? Is that what's going on here? Yeah. Yeah, the problem is we're not getting enough line up here. Alright, so that's cut free. I'm just sectioning this thing off. Alright. Wow, you're still not cutting this thing up. This thing, it must be because this thing's so big compared to the size of my grinder pit. get up here and take a look at this. Let's watch this. Like little pieces go